Hello everyone, welcome back to Goldfish. My name is Seth.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Elijah.
And today we're discussing This Is the End, one of our favorite films with our good buddy and longtime pal, Albert James Otto.
Woo!
Hi, everyone.
Welcome back, buddy.
It's good to be back.
What's changed since you were on our podcast last? Now, for viewers that don't remember, AJ was our first guest, first pod ever.
That's history right there.
It hasn't even been a full year, has it?
Oh
No,
no,
definitely
much
not.
less.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
what's changed? You still with your female friend?
Yeah, I guess.
Yep.
The old ball and chain.
Yeah, I know how that is.
Do you think Morgan would ever get on the spot? Like, what would it take for Morgan to get on the spot?
If you put Pitch Perfect as the movie, she's down to watch.
And talk like for hours about it.
I don't know. I've already seen Pitch Perfect with my family about like 5 times. I'm not looking for a 6th one, especially with a singer who. So I don't know. Well, I've never actually talked ball with her about Pitch Perfect, so maybe.
Wow.
Talk shop.
That might be your first 3-hour Goldfish Boys episode. Who knows?
You haven't talked ball, but you've done some ball. Hey,
I like how you just look at you confused. Like, he doesn't even want to pick up the mic to like throw something back at you. You're just shocked.
when you were so for the viewers that don't know, you go to college in Pittsburgh. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the best movie that you've watched here in town since you've been back for the summer? Because I know you do have some viewings on a regular basis.
I just want to go on the record and be like, oh, this is Elijah trying to dig his way out of that joke. Tell us about your favorite movie you've seen.
I mean, I could double down, but nobody wants me to double down on that joke. It's not going somewhere good.
I don't think I've actually watched. I don't go to the theater and watch movies. Yeah, I'm broke.
But at home viewings too.
Yeah, there was a documentary I watched. I forget that because it's just numbers. It's like 4467 or something.
Oh, okay.
It's about the shower scene in Psycho. Like, it's an entire documentary just about the shower scene in Psycho,
Okay.
and that was really interesting to watch because it was like 40 something different shots and like a crazy amount of time that they put into it, like 60 something hours, I think, just filming that.
On the TV side, you have a friend that was on Big Brother.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and I heard some news about that. He got evicted.
Yeah,
Or is he just on
he
the block?
unfortunately got evicted.
Bummer.
Yeah, that was a really troubling.
That's sad.
I was heartbroken. I wasn't even like on the show, but I felt like I was just watching him.
Yeah, you were locked in.
Everybody was crying, bro.
I like
What?
your
No,
home.
I mean, like, on the show.
On the show.
Okay, I thought like you were saying you and your mom were crying because Adrian got evicted.
So, in the short time that he was on the show, did he maintain a lot of relationships and did people like him and all that stuff?
Everybody really liked him personally as a person, but everyone in that house is like horrible at strategy. Like, it is actually the worst like competitive players I've ever seen in the history of the show. Yeah,
Really?
he was the only one that was like actually had some like reservedness about him. Like,
Wow.
day one, every other house guest was like putting all their cards on the table. And this is
Yeah.
a game where you lie to people. You withhold some stuff, and they were all like, "No, I like this guy, this guy." And it was like crazy, but he was the
Wow.
only one that was like sort of reserved.
Yeah.
So they like evicted him because of
And
that.
he lasted like 4 weeks.
3 weeks. Yeah. Wow. He's pre-Jerry,
So
unfortunately.
he went fast.
Yeah, he's back here
That's
though.
sad.
So
but back in San Antonio,
Yeah.
have you linked up with him?
no.
We get him on the pod.
Yeah, I bet he really actually has some interesting stuff to say about the production of the show and all that stuff.
He's already been on a podcast with Julie Chen.
Really?
Yeah.
After
Afterwards,
because
yeah.
they do like the post eviction. One,
Yeah.
Right? Do you think there's a chance he might hop on Goldfish Voice?
If you bring a loaf of bread, he might be down.
Oh,
such an interesting-
He was
We could do that.
in the show. Like, you can get in relationships. They call it like a showmance.
Yeah.
Or if you're like
course.
like two like dudes, you have a bromance.
Oh, yeah,
He had
yeah.
a breadmance, bro. There was a loaf of
Really?
bread.
He
went-
loved the bread?
They filmed like he had a recorded segment where he was just like on a date with a loaf of bread,
That's
like
gas.
2 glasses of wine with it.
Nah, we only do Goldfish on this show.
Yeah, no bread here. No bread here.
No bread allowed. Why should I go pull up your chair?
Oh, pull up.
Yeah, go pull up. We gotta make sure everyone in these tiny chairs. I remember when we did like Ronnie and Uncle John, we've only gotten complaints about the chairs.
Yeah. Those old men.
All right. Today, guys, we're discussing This Is the End.
Yes, sir.
I've been waiting a long time for us to discuss this because we've quoted this movie for years to each other, namely the pilgrim scene, which we'll get into in the quote of the movie.
Indeed.
And the gun scene.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Bang,
I've done that one the
bang.
most by far.
Yeah.
That
one's
one
for
has
sure.
people who haven't even seen the movie quoting it.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Sean loves that scene.
The girls from church love it too.
Wait, you mean Sean Gulan?
No,
My Sean? He's he loves this movie too.
Oh, he's actually watched it.
Yeah, he's seen it so
he
many
lied
times.
to me then.
You know, me and him have seen this so many times.
Okay.
Speaking of that scene, the bang bang scene, the girls from church, Alexis and Emily, we quote that scene so much, and they have not seen the movie, but we quote it so much that we all got matching gun keychains because of the bang 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 scene. And they used to light up and go like bang bang, but mine doesn't.
Is that
anymore.
from Vegas?
No, I'm not sure where they got it from. Yeah.
I didn't know that y'all got that gun keychain for that quote.
Yes, we did.
They haven't even seen the movie.
They haven't even seen it. It's disgraceful.
crazy.
We should have had them on.
On Sunday after the prank, or before the prank, Ewan had his Nerf gun.
Yeah.
So like I was just bang bang. He was so disgusted. He was appalled. I
Wait, who
defiled his
was?
Nerf guns. Ewan.
Oh, yeah. Aw.
You defiled that poor kid's toy.
Speaking of Ewan, he wants to be on the pod.
Oh, yeah?
Last week he was chatting me up. He wanted to make 2 movies and then also be on the pod for a certain movie. I couldn't.
He wanted to do a
pick.
Pixar film.
Yeah, it was either Wall-E or Ratatouille.
I think he'd be a great guest.
Have you
but,
seen either of those?
Which ones? I've seen
Wall-E
Wall-E
or
and
Ratatouille?
Ratatouille. Yeah, but it's been a long time.
Okay. What were you saying?
But how do we feel morally about having a child on?
I say we show Ewan This Is the Right Thing, the Spike Lee joint. I think
Ooh,
Ewan
Do the Right
Richard
Thing?
likes that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, father-son duo.
Remember he likes that one, right?
Richard did watch that movie on the plane.
On the plane.
It was not awkward at all when the sex scene came up, and Richard had his huge Philly steak in front of him. The plane was not moving, which made it even more awkward. It was just silence while everyone was trying to get to their seats. Man was locked in, full dopamine rush entering
Locked
his brain. That was bad.
Yeah, Ewan would be a fun guest.
Okay, I'm done with that.
For the viewers out there, he's 11.
Is that allowed? Would that be okay?
Oh, would that not be okay?
Okay.
What do you think
I
we're
don't
gonna do to him?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Kids are weird online. I think it's like moral, like.
I don't think Ewan's like chronically online. I feel like
More so, I meant like I don't know about like platforming kids.
Like Ryan's toy reviews or
I
something.
see.
Yeah, like what if the commenters say something weird about
didn't
it?
know the podcast got woke all of a sudden.
Well, I've been
Since
told
when did
I
you care about
need to be
commenters
more
election?
mindful of things that are morally objectively wrong. So I'm doing my best.
I like how you've been dragging this morally objectively wrong bit for the past 3 episodes.
It's been dragging. It still works. You guys love it, right, Seth?
Can't get enough of it.
Like we're 45 minutes in, haven't discussed the movie
Single
for
part
a
of the
second.
movie.
It's just that type of.
Do you think
pod,
Richard would be
boys.
down for Ewan? Like to be on? Like would he be okay
I
with it?
think so. Yeah.
What about Josiah?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Ewan's brother,
Yeah.
by the way, for all the listeners who are unaware of who we're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Josiah would want to pod about or what he would kind of think about it, but
What about that random guy from the coffee shop we met? Like, you think he'd be down?
Dude, I don't want him 20 feet near this pod, bro. He cannot step foot on set.
An ex-cultist on the pod sounds amazing.
ex-cultist is
absolutely
crazy.
not. He'll just curse this pod. He'll make sure nothing happens to this one. And moving forward, guys, today This Is the End. This is one of my favorite comedies of all time, honestly. This is one of the great comedies of the 2010s for me. How do y'all feel about this movie?
This is an absolute banger. This is probably the most like bros comedy I've ever seen, and we
The most?
probably like
I
especially
think
for
there's
our
a couple
group.
that are more.
Sure, like The Hangover, The Interview, like
Yeah.
21
that
Jump
sort
Street,
of stuff.
something
But
like
I think
It's up there.
the amount that we quote that this movie makes it the most like
I see,
comedy
yeah.
I
for
think
our group.
together we watched it like 3 times at least.
Yeah, I think
Because
so
it was
too.
right now.
Thompson
one
Movie
time
Club.
Thompson Movie
Yeah,
Club, and
you're
another
right.
party. I don't remember.
Yes, we
No,
just
you're right.
hanging
You're
out
definitely
watching
right.
We watched
yeah.
it for the beach trip. We had
There
the
you
first
go.
beach trip too.
Make it 4 times.
That's
That's
crazy.
4 times. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
No
a lot
wonder
of-
we-
I remember for that trip, Elle was watching it, right? And she was like not vibing with it. If I
I
remember,
remember,
correctly.
everyone went to bed early.
Yeah.
We were gassed.
It takes us to a sophisticated level of taste to understand the
It
greatness
really
of this film.
does.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to compare this movie to Chachos. Not everybody understands it. Not everybody gets it. But the ones that do know the greatness that it is. Right, AJ?
Amen, brother.
Thank you.
Sam, what's your relationship with this movie? Personally.
You guys showed this movie to me.
We showed this?
Yeah, I had never heard of this.
Was it at a game night that we were talking about it?
It probably was. You guys like were the first people to mention it. I was like, oh, that sounds like
Was
fun.
I think it was us 3 quoting it in front of you, right?
probably.
was
It was.
that-
I think you guys were quoting
At
the Bang
Mary's
Bang
house?
thing.
I think that was when it was, because
Yeah.
that was also when we bought the tickets for we're gonna watch Barbenheimer, and then everyone like dropped out. I remember
Oh,
Sam
wow.
left.
For Barbenheimer?
Yeah.
I showed up to Oppenheimer.
Yeah, you showed up to Oppenheimer halfway through the movie and then left afterwards.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh.
You didn't watch
Bummer.
Barbie.
Well, yeah, I know I didn't watch Barbie.
Smart man.
AJ, when
yeah.
was the first time you saw this?
I think I was like, probably was like 10 or 11. My dad.
What
just
is your
showed-
dad doing, bro?
Kirk.
Wow.
There's
My
some
dad
bad
loves
stuff
showing
in
me
this
this
movie.
stuff. This is good. Yeah, it's fine. I turned out fine.
Well,
The jury's still out on that.
we'll see about that.
I didn't understand like half the jokes when I watched it. I just remembered the only thing I actually remembered going into it, like upon watching it before adulthood. Sorry, my bad. The first thing I remember was just like you know that earthquake scene, like everybody's just like going up and they're like, we gotta get to Franco's house, and then they enter in and then it's just completely fine. I remember I like died laughing. That was hilarious
Peak
to
comedy.
me. Yeah, especially because I was just like terrified about the rapture as a 10-year-old. It's like, guys, it's coming for me. I don't know if I'm going.
So for you, this wasn't a comedy. This was a genuine like spiritual awakening for you.
It was. I
AJ was a good boy.
And that's what
after that movie.
AJ gave his life to Christ.
There you
That's
go.
when he watched this movie.
He came to the Lord right then.
and now I'm at Castle Hills Christian Church.
That's a
but
beautiful story, AJ.
Thank you. I appreciate
It's
that.
interesting, like-
that's my testimony.
Can you,
Hearing
tell that, can you tell that story on Sunday?
It's interesting hearing it from that perspective because like I saw this way out like when I was like the first time I watched this was probably like a few years ago, so I was
Oh,
like
wow.
way
For real?
disconnected from all that. So like I just view it as like a comedy, but that's an interesting thing with like the rapture. Like, that'd be an interesting point of view to watch it from.
But ever since, like, because that was the first joke I remember, but no one else laughs at that when we watch it. I still think it's hilarious. They're like, we got to get, like, it's all panic, and then it's just completely calm. At this house, like, all hundreds of people, not one of them got raptured because they're, like, horrible people.
So Elijah, you said that you saw this only a couple years ago.
Yeah, probably like 3 years
What
ago.
compelled you to watch this?
I
Did you just watch it
don't
on your
even
own?
remember when the first time I saw it was.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it was on my own. When I say a few years ago, that was like a few means a 3, right? 3. So it's been a while.
It's like a pre-Eve.
way
maybe?
pre. Yeah,
Oh,
thankfully.
this is pre-Eve Slump.
Thankfully.
Oh, for sure. 3 years. Yeah, we've only been together like a year.
Okay.
Yeah. So I saw it 3 years ago. I watched it on my own. I thought it was a banger. And then as we've just watched it more and more, it's cemented itself as one of my favorite comedies that has ever existed. It's in the mid-budget vein of like The Interview, Talladega Nights, all like the banger comedies that I resonate with a lot.
You mentioned this was pre-Eve. Was this post-America? Or?
This was post-America pre-Eve.
Oh, okay.
Wow. So this was like
A
what
really,
filled that hole
a really
in your
nice time
soul.
in my life.
You like,
like-
hit rock bottom, and this is what you chose to
Bro,
pick yourself up.
This was peak. There was no rock bottom with me, brother. I was a free
Notice
man.
how,
Top of the world.
notice how this movie hit us all in very spiritually important times in
Yeah.
our lives.
Yeah.
Like Sam connecting with his friends, found his bridge. AJ finding God.
Yeah.
And then Elijah finding himself.
Finding myself single. And then Seth, how about you? How did it find you?
I wanted to, ayo! I remember I saw this, I'm pretty sure with my brother when we were like kids. Like I wouldn't be
Okay.
surprised if I was like 10 and watched this. I thought it was
Wow.
hilarious.
That was your COVID binge.
No. I had seen this long before my legendary COVID binge.
Yeah.
I definitely rewatched this during my COVID binge, and I remember, I think it was AJ quoting the movie, and then I was like, yo, y'all like that movie or whatever, and we were just quoting it like back and forth.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, like I found my people, like the guys that I've known for 6 years. I've seen this movie
They
that
know
came
the
out a
movie.
decade ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, this has always been one of my favorite comedies. I think I unironically think this movie's a miracle. Like I think that this whole cast being together for this movie is just like insanity. Like it's just like 6 leading men that just took pay cuts to like hang out in a
fun.
house
Yeah.
and make like the dumbest movie ever
Improv
made.
bits, just whatever they wanted.
Like I think about the Sandler and Company crew, like the like SNL alumni that
Yeah.
like
Kevin
band together
James
and made
and
like
all them. Yeah.
exactly, and how they like hang out and literally just make movies
Yeah.
together for fun.
And they still do.
Like their movies
Yeah.
are their vacations, basically.
and they get
Yeah.
paid a lot of money for that.
Yeah, like-
this is the end was like a net negative. I think like they just
Net negative?
They
What do you
probably no. I mean like they definitely lost.
Oh
money.
yeah, for sure.
There's no way they gained money from this. But every Sandler flick, like everybody like just
Tunes
takes,
in
yeah,
those,
it's
yeah.
like they gain like hundreds of millions.
Oh,
of
do you mean
dollars
like
on
you
it.
think this movie bombed at the box office?
It's like not well known. I'd say I don't.
No, it actually did numbers.
Really?
Yeah, it did numbers.
Did
yeah.
numbers?
Yeah.
Huh.
It had
Like how
like a
many?
really good weekend. I was
Oh,
reading
yeah.
on IMDb when I was doing
What
research.
is this? 2010?
2013.
13. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I mean, the actors lost money for sure.
Oh, sure.
Like they, I mean,
Yeah.
for this cast, that's like insanity.
They
and
lost-
also, yeah, go ahead.
They lost money, but they gained like a a place in greatness, the Hall of Fame.
They got Michael Cera, so that probably cost them a pretty penny. That was
Yeah.
the whole budget.
These are the
Probably.
best cameos of a film I can like think of.
Yeah.
Maybe except for Pop Star. Never Stop, Never Stopping.
God.
If you know that movie. Sam.
AJ's
He's
always on
obsessed
the
with
pop
Pop
star. Like, bro loves that movie.
I like This Is the End more than Pop Star, but Pop Star stands in its
Really?
own. It's a good movie. They got Bono.
Yeah, but like in short, to me, this is I say this all the time. To me, this is like the Avengers Endgame of the comedy genre
Yeah.
in terms of like how the 2010s. One of the like the narratives as far as cinema goes is that the comedy genre kind of dies in this era. Like the mid-range comedy has sort
Yeah.
of ceased to exist, and this is literally like in the like the last years of that genre, and that's
Yeah.
what it's kind of like signifying to me. So to me, it's like all of them banding together for like one last
Hoorah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like one last like huge thing.
Absolutely.
Because like those films, like those comic book films that they were competing against, this film is like laced with like references or fan service for those people. Like a Superbad reunion. That's like
Yeah.
Bad
that's
Pineapple
so sick.
Express.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
The
whole-
interview.
The interview.
Yeah.
all
Oh, wait,
of
was
them.
that before or after this movie?
That was
The
after.
interview was after.
Yeah.
2016. Yeah. But like Pineapple Express, like they have a whole scene of just
Yeah.
like a fan made Pineapple Express 2 movie.
And they
so
mentioned
cool.
like all their movies too, like James Franco's Spider-Man, 127 hours, right?
Yeah, of
So-
course. Like they're making real life references and criticisms towards the actors in the movie. Like they're talking about
Yeah.
like how people criticize Seth Rogen for like basically like sleepwalking through his last performances, like including the Green Hornet line.
Sure.
And yeah,
Green Hornet was wonderful, like the best movie.
so I was like, don't slander Green Hornet.
I watched that when I was a kid, and it was amazing.
I actually haven't seen that. What is that movie like?
It's basically Seth Rogen as like a superhero / vigilante.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he has like a butler friend, I guess. That's his like sidekick.
And also, I was reading that like a lot of the conflicts in the movie, like especially with Jay and Jonah Hill, are just like actually based on their relationship. Like they were actually working through stuff like as friends through the movie, which is
That's
just
so cool.
so funny to me.
Yeah, that's one thing that makes this movie really enjoyable. Is I don't personally, I've never seen a movie where the actors are themselves in the movie. I'm
Yeah.
sure you guys have seen some. I'm sure there's more out there, but that was one thing that the first time I watched this movie, I was drawn to it instantly because of that. Because we just don't see that very often.
One movie that has like typical majority of the people that are like actors that are themselves was the critically acclaimed film Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stopping. They had a lot of
You never mentioned that movie to me, AJ. Talk to me about it.
to mention what Pop Star.
Yeah.
Well, it was a
Why
great
do you
movie.
like that movie so much?
I think it's not Adams.
Let me change the name of this pod.
Andy Samberg, great guy.
He's a
hilarious.
great actor,
In
yeah,
my
yeah.
opinion, he's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
funny.
Yeah, he
And
is.
it's just a bunch of that.
Hopefully that doesn't get brought up again. But yeah, let's go and hop into our categories, our famous categories that people love, guys. To open up with, Goldfish Boy's favorite scene. What do we have?
Oof.
And there's plenty of. I didn't even. Usually, I write down
Yeah.
nominees for this.
Yeah,
I would have just written down the whole movie.
absolutely. It can be any scene. From
This
film.
category could be the whole pod.
yeah,
realistically.
absolutely. What do you think, AJ?
Open it up for us.
I
Open
think
up the
it's
can of
very
worms.
clear what the best scene of the
Oh yeah, we all know it.
Can you just give it to us?
I think I can.
Spoilers real quick.
Sure.
Oh, yeah? Mhm.
Spoilers!
Also, I'd like to give a language
Warning.
like
parental
discretion.
advisor.
Yeah,
Content
yeah,
warning.
for real. All
He
right,
just about to
AJ,
rip
go
out
ahead.
like.
the scene where they're the scene where they're like digging into the floor, and then James Franco is like, who jizzed all over this porno mag that I got you guys, and it progressively evolved from there into a full blown argument.
About jizzing over.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really remember that scene. Can you? Good morning.
It was me, Franco. I jizzed all over your nice magazine.
Like for Court of the Movie, we should just dissect like all the quotes.
Yeah.
Because that's clearly just improvised of them just firing at each
Yeah.
other. And I know this, not just because it's obvious, but because I like how Franco, if you notice his lines, he throws the F-bomb in there like 3 times per sentence just to give him a buffer to like think about what he's talking about.
yeah.
It's crazy. And also, one detail that I love about that scene is Seth Rogen clearly jiggling, looking off camera. One of my favorite. Go ahead.
So and sometimes he even bring you could just totally
yeah,
tell
he's just
he
covering
brings
his face.
down, and you could totally tell he's laughing.
Yeah, one of my favorite ways to like watch this movie is to not even look at who's speaking,
Yeah.
but look at who is specifically not speaking.
Yeah.
And they're always cracking up. Like I noticed this watch. I was telling Sam that during the scene where Jonah Hill's going bang
Yeah.
bang, so Jay Baruchel's doing a good job acting like whoa whoa, and therefore like whoa. You look over at Craig Robinson and he's holding his hands like this, and he's serious. Like that's not funny. That's not funny. And then right before it cuts, you just see like a light smirk peeking out of his face, or he's like.
There's so many cuts like that where you can kind of see it about to show up and it just cuts
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
That was like the entirety of the Jizz scene with
Yeah.
Seth Rogen. They kept
Yeah.
cutting it right as you see his smile.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
as
yeah.
he breaks.
But the best one is where it's not on his face at least, but he's just his whole body's literally jiggling.
yeah.
So good.
One thing that the first time I watched this movie, I actually didn't know who Danny McBride was,
Me neither.
and I hadn't seen him in anything.
Still don't.
So when I still don't. Actually,
Pineapple Express is
Is it-
the big boy.
the big boy. Okay. What is there anything other than that? That's
He was in
big?
Hot Rod.
Okay, Hot Rod. And I don't think I saw that. Oh wait, actually no, I did.
We've seen
We
that
did-
together.
Okay, we've definitely seen that. Okay.
Shout out
okay,
Emily.
Yes, I do remember that. Because since I hadn't seen him in any other movie, I thought that like the monologue came from nowhere, and it was like freaking incredible. It was like the funniest thing I've ever seen.
What do you
It
think
was
is the
unexpected.
funniest quote out of that tiny scene? Because I feel like literally every line is a banger.
Yeah.
I like to read.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite line from that is probably not y'all's favorite, but since it leaves off on it, I think it's the funniest when he says, because it makes
Are you
absolutely
talking about when
no
he walks
sense.
away?
He says,
I've already walked too
Don't
far,
just
Seth."
walk away. He says, I've already walked away too much. I think that's freaking hilarious.
It's too late, Seth. I've already walked too much.
It just makes no sense.
I'm like, it's 21st century, Buck Rogers. And you got iPads in the walls.
You're checking your dick like a goddamn pilgrim.
Sorry for cousin. Sorry for cousin.
I like the
Sorry
part
for
where he
cousin.
starts like flexing his hands out. He's like, I'm driving like a dump truck,
I'm coming on the wall. I'm coming on the fucking furniture.
Sorry
anywhere.
for cousin.
Just starts grabbing the bag, goes,
Ooh, I wish you come on.
Sorry for cousin.
Yeah, I like how they do that for a good 30 seconds. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Bad boys.
This is the raunchiest scene, but it's just our favorite.
Elijah told me, he was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna cuss. It's gonna be on the internet. It's gonna be forever. And I was telling him like, since when did you care about your internet history?
I'm trying to run for mayor.
yeah, that's true. You'll never.
Can't have anything on the internet
Or
nowadays.
your movie takes already plunged that.
You can just in post just bleep out all the curse words for this one.
Nah, I'm not doing that. Too much work.
Way too much work.
I like how AJ is carrying the load of just straight up saying like, oh come on. That was come with a hard C.
Hard C.
There's plenty of them in there. Sam, what's your favorite quote of that scene? This is the
quote
first
of
time
that
we've
scene?
ever done favorite quote of the scene.
That's
That's how
true.
dense this is. We gotta dissect it like the Bible.
It's a dense one.
Go ahead.
I think I know his.
comes out like a fireman.
What is grab it? I like how first of all, James Franco says, "Did your brothers teach you how to jerk off?" It's like
No, I grew up in a house of women.
like that, like those two lines going back to back. That's LeBron and Wade on a fast break. That's the level of
crazy.
mastery that goes on there. I grew up in a house of women.
That's so funny.
That's so good.
Every time I reference the scene with Sam, he always references the I like to fucking read.
I like to read.
One of my favorites. One of my favorite scenes though from this whole movie. I don't know if this is your guys'. This is like probably my top one, right behind the, Danny McBride and James Franco monologue.
Okay.
The entire scene right after they leave the party, and it's just people getting like thrown down the hole.
Oh, that's actually a good.
yeah, and the whole like outside scenario.
The sinkhole scene.
Yeah, there you go.
I like that scene because they have all these celebrity cameos, and then they just had like all of them die. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they just
yeah.
like kill off like Aziz.
He's
Like,
died. I tried to save him.
Yeah,
Like so many cameos.
I love that.
My favorite though is the after everything when Channing Tatum comes out. Like that's definitely hands down. I still to this day will quote Channing Tatum.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to like say that in sync with Danny McBride or with Danny McBride. Channing Tatum.
Tate Yum.
That's raw. Also, isn't that miraculous that he agreed to that? Like that's crazy.
It's crazy.
I don't know how much money they had to pay Channing Tatum to
that
do that because
for
that
free.
is
Yeah.
crazy.
Actually, I like to think that he was just like, sure.
Yeah.
And they didn't pay him.
I'll wear a gimp suit. Yeah.
Slide right in there.
Yeah, because it's not like, I don't know, he was in what? He was in Magic Mike and then Jump Street.
That's true.
And then like not much
Absolutely.
else, right?
Yeah.
Match Street, Jump Street. There was
Yeah.
there was a few other.
I don't know.
I think more like earlier in his career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
He was in
yeah,
that New
nothing
Dog
is
movie.
really topping those two.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's so funny.
That's crazy.
I also
stuff,
love
man.
Michael Cera in every scene he was in.
Yeah.
I really enjoy that because Michael Cera is known for being like really lovable, and then this
Like,
movie is just him like being the worst person imaginable. Do you know how bad you have to be for Danny McBride to be like, well, I guess if Michael Cera's gone, it's not a total loss.
He's like known for being timid and like very
Yeah.
shy and like lovable, but in this movie,
I'll dip into the inside scoop here. Like, Michael Cera only agreed to be in the movie if his character was absolutely nothing like what he was typecast.
Really?
Because he's always typecast as like an awkward teenager.
Yeah.
And in real life, he is kind of like more reserved. But in this movie, he was like, I'll only do it if it's like completely out of left field.
Off
Like,
the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
like
interesting.
he picked out like his windbreaker, and like they had the idea of having him like a super drugged up asshole.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like what spawned that whole
Sorry for cussing.
sequence.
that's
Yeah.
perfect.
Another inside scoop. This is like the most common. Like everyone pretty much knows this, but in the movie, because he slaps Rihanna's ass.
Yeah. This is a good piece of trivia. Right here.
He asked Rihanna if he could actually like slap her butt, and she said sure, but only if I can actually slap you in return.
Oh,
so like in the
shoot.
movie where he like
Yeah.
slaps and then she just like reels back. That was like real. They just like
Wow.
hate each other.
What I read
That's
was
crazy.
that when they were originally shooting the scene, yeah, he wasn't like actually hitting her butt, but it didn't look real.
Yeah.
And then Sarah asked,
Oh.
right? And then Rihanna said that after every take, she would slap him even harder.
That's crazy. My favorite scene is definitely the exorcism one
The
on the
exorcism of Jonah
bed.
Hill. Yeah.
My favorite line from this whole movie is it really that compelling?
Dude, yes. Is it compelling? Is
Yeah.
it Jay?
That's probably one of my favorite.
It's
Also,
really
we
not that
mentioned this when
compelling.
we were watching it, but the quality right before that scene just like drops, and then for the rest of the movie, it's like low key pretty bad. I think at that scene, it just like it drops.
I think they put literally all the money in that like 5-second shot of the giant like demon.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's literally where all the money
It's
went.
crazy.
Man, I think my two favorite scenes are like, especially that scene. I remember when I was a kid, I thought that was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
I hadn't even seen The Exorcist.
Uh-huh.
Like I didn't even like
Yeah.
know what it was referencing.
And I still haven't, and I still think it's funny.
yeah, but I think the idea of like a real life celebrity, like a scene in a movie of him playing himself getting like possessed is
Yeah.
like the funniest thing ever.
What do you guys think about the dynamics like between everybody? Because
What do you mean?
they had like Jonah Hill as being like the fake nice guy, like.
I like his character, like America's sweetheart,
There you
Jonah
go,
Hill.
yeah.
I love that so much.
Craig Robinson, I think, was just Craig Robinson in the movie.
Yeah, pretty much,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Then Seth Rogen. I don't know. Do you
They
think
all played themselves pretty well, I'd say.
All right.
Except maybe James
But
Franco
they-
played up like the dumb actor.
There you
sort
go.
of role.
I think James Franco and Jonah Hill were like.
They all
the
played
lead.
themselves on steroids for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's all I want to ask.
Yeah.
Is James Franco? I noticed that the movies that I've seen him in, he plays a lot of the same characters, basically like the dumb guy.
Well, I mean, both Franco and Rogan are known for
Rogan,
that,
yeah.
and all their like weed dude bro comedy films.
Rogan to me is less like dumb and more just like
Comedic.
No, he's definitely
Yeah.
dumb to me.
yeah, you think so?
Especially in his other stuff,
Mm.
like in Superbad.
Super bad.
I guess they're dumb in a different way because James is like he's like
Like less
mentally
normal?
dumb.
Like,
yeah,
yeah.
And then
Out
Rogan
there.
is just kind of normal dumb. He's just like
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah, I don't know.
James Franco in Spider-Man plays like a really smart character.
Yeah. Oh,
does
so
he?
that's definitely like
He plays
interesting.
Okay.
Harry Osborn.
Yeah, I love
Gotcha.
that they're all legit actors. Like,
Yeah.
I actually think that they're all like legitimately like incredibly talented. But for whatever reason, I guess whatever gets greenlight for them or whatever they want to write, they always play like
Similar.
dumbest stuff. And
Yeah.
probably, I mean, that worked for them in the late 2000s as far as like what they could get out and what they could make money back from. Like Pineapple Express is like a really commercial film. They're
Yeah.
not getting like a ton of money from, I don't know, doing like art house like dramas.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, what's the last thing you saw Jonah Hill in?
What's the last what?
Thing you
Oof.
saw Jonah Hill in?
It's been a while for me.
Like the most recent movie?
Probably Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up. Okay, I haven't seen that one.
Is that the most recent that he's acted?
No, he did a Netflix original comedy, but I didn't see it.
That doesn't
It
count.
looked bad.
Oh, I saw it. It's the one about like race.
Yeah,
It's
that one.
yeah, it was fine.
He was in Django. I remember that. I don't know when
Yeah.
Django came out, but.
Yeah,
Huh.
2012. Yeah,
Oh, really?
hmm
Dang.
yeah, but like Wall Street, 2013, Moneyball. Like he's
Yeah.
he's great.
This is Jonah Hill
Yeah, yeah.
from Moneyball.
Yeah.
This is genuinely like the only Jonah Hill movie I've seen.
For real?
I haven't seen any other
Well,
film.
you
with Jonah
You
Hill.
haven't seen
Superbad.
Wolf. You
Yeah,
haven't seen,
Superbad.
You were there,
my
yeah.
bad. Superbad. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. That was so stupid of me.
He was just so young that he like was so.
Yeah, I love that. We've already been getting into it, but let's find a final answer here.
Mhm.
Talladega Nights quote of the movie. Elijah,
All
can
right.
you introduce us to the category?
Absolutely. For today's Talladega Nights quote of the movie, we have a line said by Jean Girard. He says, "Now it is the time for the matador to dance with the blind shoemaker." Interpret that as you will. Do we have a quote for this movie?
I mean, there's one that I quote a lot, actually. It's the Michael Cera one. Oh, sorry. It's a Michael Cera one. Where's my fucking phone, guys?
Sorry for cussing.
I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
ever noticed me like doing that, but
I don't, but
No?
now that you say that, that makes sense.
that's my favorite.
I've never heard you say those words.
No? Oh, well, I'm not that loud, to be honest. so.
Okay.
Mhm.
AJ,
Quote of the movie.
you gotta, because we've picked like scenes that have good quotes.
Yeah.
Simmer it down.
I'd probably have to say the Channing Tatum line.
Yeah, that makes sense. That checks
I don't
out.
think I could pick a single single line from my like favorite scene because they're all it's like so homogenized together.
I'm gonna
But
start
Channing
calling-
Tatum, bro, that sticks out.
I'm gonna start calling AJ Channing Tatum. I'm gonna change my contact. Elijah,
I'm gonna cheat because we already said mine too. I'm gonna do the
there's so many. Here.
I know,
Yeah.
dude. It's so hard.
We gotta run through all of them. Make sure they all get their light.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the
Hey, you
same
just
line
thought of one.
that I said during my favorite scene, but it's like I've already walked away too much.
I really
banging.
like or like Hermione just stole all our shit. Like,
Yeah.
like right after Hermione leaves.
Also, the rape a fly bit is really funny.
Jake couldn't rape a fly.
He could.
Also, I love when I think it was Craig Roberts like shoot her. And
Yeah.
James Franco's like I'm not shooting Emma Watson. Which inside scoop, Mila Kunis was actually supposed to play that role.
Oh.
Which I feel like that would have been weirder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think Emma Watson is better. And
she was great
Yeah,
for her role. Yeah.
yeah, I like that. Hermione stole all our shit. Great line.
Wait, did this movie pass the test?
The Bechdel test
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, would it?
No,
There's a bunch of dudes. There's a bunch of dudes being dudes. Did you think of another quote? Is that what you like?
Yeah, another one of my favorites. It's like tied up there. Is Michael Cera's butthole as adorable as I pictured it?
That's a good one.
Oh wait, that brings me
like
that
a little donut.
Pink sprinkled donut. Yeah.
That brings me to the Mindy Kaling line. And sorry
Okay.
for cussing, but Mindy's like, "Oh my god, if I don't fuck Michael Cera tonight, I'm gonna blow my brains out." Good line.
That is funny.
That's really. And then
that's
I like how
pretty
Jake. What? I think you could do a lot better than that. And then we have to throw this one. Give this one some light. Take your panties off.
Oh yeah.
Take your panties off.
I think you like that a lot more than we did. You,
Yeah, I don't really.
as we were watching it, we just get random like.
I think I like the melody more than
I
the actual
know.
line.
Yeah,
I just love
yeah.
the melody.
Also, the T-shirt. He's wearing it the whole movie.
Oh yeah, which brings me to another quote.
Uh-huh.
Which is, sorry for cussing, but I love when the helicopter comes in and then it dings his finger and he goes, "Ah, fuck you, Franco!"
My house didn't do that.
Oh, that's funny.
James Franco is on a doing so good this movie. I like
He's banging.
like the paintings that are up there. Which,
Yeah.
inside scoop. All those are painted by Franco.
Yeah, were
Like,
they? Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
You don't like Art Man?
Yeah, I
Play
like
video
how
games?
Jay Baruchel's like hitting the broom, using the broom to hit the painting. He's like, "No, take mine." It's his painting. What?
Even
Yeah,
the
natural connection.
Freaks and Geeks paintings.
I don't know, but what I read is like most of the paintings on the walls were all like Franco's.
Gotcha.
Um,
That's funny.
Another one. Hey God, this is Jonah Hill
From Moneyball.
from Moneyball. Damn.
That's very funny.
I think my quote of the movie, though, just from how much I've quoted it and how we've all quoted it, is bang, bang. And I like how before that even happens, Jonah Hill goes, like, he literally just says, "Oh, I like this bit. I like this bit. Give me the gun. Give me the. I like this bit. I like this bit." It's like, oh.
I'm sorry, guys. Oh.
That was funny.
That was gas. All right, guys, let's move on to our next category. I'm looking here. Let's do a pop quiz.
All right. Sorry for cussing.
We know this.
Quiz. All right, guys, pop quiz. Seth Rogen, during an interview, said that this movie was ad-libbed, at least a large portion of it. What percentage of the movie was ad-libbed?
Whew.
I
Do we get
guess
multiple choice?
I guess I'll just do it by who's closest.
Okay.
90%.
Okay, Sam says 90. AJ?
60.
I'm going to say... I cannot let Sam win again. I've lost
Sam
every
okay,
time
I'm
to
telling you
win.
now, Sam got it wrong. 90%? Are you kidding me? 90%?
That would have been great, though.
Not okay, but 90%, like 9 out of 10 words.
90%, you might as well not write a script. That's crazy.
90%.
I'm going to say... And you said
Sleeves
what,
is
say
90%
65?
improvised.
60. Okay. I'm going to go 50%.
That's right on the money, baby! Right on the money, baby! According
Your
to
boy's
Seth
back!
Rogen,
I can't believe I lost.
at 90%, Sam! I'm like, I said, like, y'all could pick any number, and you went all the way to the extreme, so that means 90 or above you win.
My original one was 95, but I was like, nah, that's a little too high.
Yep. According to Seth Rogen, about 50% of the movie was ad-lib. Now, guys, second question.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Sam, don't look at the screen here.
No. Never do.
All right, I need to read this.
To be fair, it does feel like more than 50% is ad-libbed. It feels like most of what we're watching is ad-libbed. So.
Well, I think the difference is like which bits sprouted from improv.
Yeah,
a lot of the lines,
Sure.
probably like 90% of the
Yeah.
lines were like improv in terms of
Yeah.
like page to what's said.
Sure.
But I mean, obviously all the beats are laid
For
out.
sure.
All right. Seth Rogen stated in an interview that during production, each main cast member had taken him aside at one point and told him that they could not do what he was asking. Which
Really?
cast member never did?
Who did they say this to?
Seth Rogen said this.
Okay, and Seth Rogen produced this?
He directed this
He
with
directed?
Evan
Oh,
Goldberg.
actually, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Actually. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guess first since you won.
Okay, so the question is what again?
Like Seth Rogen said that every single cast member
Yeah.
had pulled him aside and said they couldn't do this,
Okay.
except for one. Who
Okay.
did?
I'm gonna go. Oh man, this is tough. I'm gonna go to Danny McBride.
Okay.
Because it seems like he has no issue to doing any of this stuff.
AJ?
I'm fully going with James Franco. That man was locked in.
Okay.
Sam?
Michael Cera?
Oh.
He's not one of the... Oh, is that an
Oh, wait.
option?
I mean,
Was-
he didn't say hey, it had to be a main cast member, right?
You didn't say it had to be main or one of the.
I'll tell you, no, it's not Michael Cera. You pick one of the main guys.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go with AJ James Franco.
Whoa, go different
I have to.
That's kind of cheap if you ask
for
me.
the content.
I mean,
You have
it
to
seems
go
like the
different.
right answer, but for the content, I'll say Craig.
Okay. Just kidding. James Franco, baby!
Oh,
Let's go, AJ.
yeah, no, that makes sense.
We're going to give him horns. He said, nah, I
yeah,
get
I
horns.
was. James
right.
Franco. He got no issue with doing any
That's
of this.
really good stuff, guys. Before I get into the inside scoop, let's pick which is the real MVP of the movie. The Kevin Durant real MVP. Who you got, Elijah?
For me, I'm definitely going for Franco.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
for sure. I think this movie, it doesn't work because you need a character like this just to act really, really, really
Yeah.
dumb, but yet like he's the party guy, right? He brings people together, but also he's like really dumb and everybody's laughing at him.
Yeah.
I think this movie doesn't work with a character like him, and so his performance was great.
Franco, interesting. What about you, AJ?
I think I'll take a different stance on this. I'm going to go with Jay.
Oh,
Because
Jay Baruchel, eh?
he's the least funny of the main six.
Yeah.
By
But
far.
I don't think anything would happen in this movie without him like pushing the narrative. Like every sort of change that happens that's like a major plot point happens because him like doing something. So I'd call him the MVP.
Also, I think that him being the least famous works really well for this because
Absolutely.
when you're walking into James Franco's house and you feel like an outsider, it's because you're walking in through Jay Baruchel's shoes. This wouldn't work if it was like Seth Rogen's the main character and he's like one of the biggest comedy actors of the past decade, and
Yeah.
it's like nothing he says will be relatable. But
Absolutely.
Jay Baruchel, also like physically, like you can
Yeah.
feel that he's like uncomfortable with it, and him being like the lowest status of all the cast,
Yeah.
it just makes him feel more relatable. Even
For
if he
reference,
is famous.
I also didn't. I still have never seen Jay in a movie, and I don't know.
I
who
know
he
he
is.
does a lot of voice acting, right?
Oh,
What-
he did How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
He's in $1 Million Baby.
Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That's how I first saw Jay was in Sorcerer's Apprentice. That is a good movie.
He's
by the way.
also,
that's
like-
a deep cut, Sam.
Apart from the status, he's just the most normal too.
Yeah,
Right. Like
exactly.
Yeah.
Down to Earth. Yeah. For the sake of a different answer.
Wait. Down to what?
What?
Down
to
what?
Earth.
Down to Earth or Earth?
So
That's
for
not
a little
nice, AJ.
context, since sophomore year of high school, AJ has made fun of my speech impediment.
That is not a
That
speech
makes two of
impediment.
us.
Yeah, since my brother actually, when we were young, he used to call me Seth.
Seth.
Yeah. Now the only other person is Sam.
It's a curse.
Am I the only person to call you Seth?
Seth. And then AJ just called me babe.
I'll just call you tonight.
Flaring on the pod. Morgan's not like that.
This is just Elijah bullying me with his sound effects.
It really is.
That's
I have way
every-
too much power on
That's
this
every
pod.
guest that's been on with
Yeah,
the
dude.
soundboard.
Candy was calling his own shots. Candy would like make a joke and be like, "All right, boomy." It was so funny.
One time, like, he made a comment. It got awkward. He said, "All right, give me the crickets." Like,
Give me the crickets is what Candy
asking
said.
for the crickets.
There's
is
no way
crazy.
he knows when there's an awkward moment.
Oh no, he knew this one was bad.
You
love
listened
you,
to that
Cat.
episode, AJ. Sam, MVP.
MVP. Oh, for the sake of a different answer, I'll just go McBride. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like half of the plot points don't work. He's practically like what 3/4 of the movie, right? Except like the last 10 and first 10%. So yeah,
I'm honestly with you.
Yeah.
McBride is the unstoppable force that pushes this movie for
big
me.
conflict.
Yeah, from the second that he arrives, the movie is golden. Like I like how he is just like the worst person ever, and all this stuff is funny. Also, whenever he takes over, is like a lot of them are sharing a lot of the scenes, right? But there are some scenes where he just like, give me the ball and let me just ISO at the top of the key.
Sure.
Like the scene where they're trying to kick him out, and
Yeah.
he just sits there and he has the monologue.
Yeah.
And the whole movie's just on him for a minute.
Yeah.
He's just like, it was a come for help. Like, and also him just like, he has two scenes where
Yeah.
he sits there, the camera's on him, and he just roasts every single one of them.
Yeah.
Like, I like how they get there, whoa, stop eating the food, stop eating the food. And then he's like, fatalities, really, Jonah? You're an Oscar nominated guy. You need to act better. Fatalities, really?
Yeah.
He's like, James Franco didn't suck any dick last night. That's how I know y'all are tripping.
It's funny how he does have a lot of strand of words. He just
Yeah.
keeps on going.
You know for a fact all those are just off the dome.
Yeah.
Like it's like Eminem freestyling.
It's also more special that he comes in late, like you're saying.
Yeah.
Like he's a cherry on top.
Yeah, for sure. And then also like the second time is when he's about to get kicked off the
Yeah.
island, and he's like, "Seth, you duplicitous taint." Like
Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
You cunt.
Sorry for cursing.
That one could have been the funniest one because there's like zero elaboration. Like
Yeah.
for a lot of them, he like goes on like a whole novel of adjectives, and then he's like, "Jonah, you cunt," moves on.
That is funny.
Oh man.
And then Jonah was like genuinely upset. Like he was the one, he was the most impacted by that one.
I love how anytime like someone made fun of Jonah, he was like, they're hurting more than I'm hurting.
Oh yeah, that was funny. What did he say? He's like, his insides hurt more than my outsides. Jonah, I'm still not gonna give it. America's sweetheart, Jonah Hill from Moneyball. So funny.
Oh my.
I'm not shooting Emma Watson. But yeah, for sure, definitely Danny McBride for me.
Yeah.
Willem Defoe, who stole the movie. I'm gonna start this one off.
Yeah.
Michael Cera steals the
Oh,
movie.
absolutely.
He's like
Have to.
the whole first 15 minutes. for
Yeah.
me. What about you, Sam?
Yeah,
Michael Cera?
I think you guys noticed he's one of my favorite parts of this movie. Yeah, so he took the whole cake. I would have him in the whole movie if I could.
Yeah, I wish. But his death is so iconic, though.
Yeah.
AJ, who stole the movie for you?
I think Paul Rudd personally.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
happened
for
to
the,
Paul?
3
the 10
seconds.
seconds of
There's 3
we
seconds
get
of
of
screen time.
Yeah, Michael Cera gets like slightly more screen time than Paul Rudd.
I mean, it's funny. Don't get on AJ.
I forgot what happened. to
Don't
Paul
diss
Rudd.
on Paul Rudd. He's a national treasure. He
This
just
is
fell
the
in.
second.
Oh, okay.
But it was just so random. They all go outside, and then you just see my
Hey, Paul.
Rudd
Champagne.
Yeah.
with
Paul,
a big old
that-
thing of champagne.
That's a funny thing in this movie that I like how they all refer to each other as like first name basis.
Yeah,
only.
yeah.
Like Paul, Emma.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
like a little village, a
Yeah.
little hometown.
It definitely plays on like the Hollywood
Beverly
like-
Hills,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Like the feel of that. I think it's hard for me to give this one the
Willem
William
Dafoe.
Dafoe because we don't really get that much of the cameos apart from
Michael Cera.
Michael Cera. Like think about Rihanna,
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, all those guys.
Not even Emma
Z's.
Watson.
Dude,
Dude, Emma Watson I thought did great.
She was
Yeah.
good, but like her character.
Not Willem Dafoe enough for you.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing.
Channing
she
Tatum.
didn't steal the show.
Channing
she was,
Tatum
she was
is up
fine.
there.
Channing Tatum is great.
That's actually
He plays
that's a
great.
good pull.
That is a good
Great
pick,
pull.
actually.
That's a good pull
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah. The other cameos, there's just not enough of them to do anything. So
So who'd you go with?
I would, now that you guys mention Channing Tatum, it's definitely him. Just also is shocking. It was so shocking.
Yeah. Also, the part where he like removes his mask.
Yeah.
I wonder how theaters reacted to that. That's crazy.
Like you can't think of a funnier person to be behind that mask than Channing Tatum. Actually, I can think of some. Michelle Obama.
AJ.
I found him on the highway.
Chris Moore.
Oh, shout out Chris Moore.
Hope they watch this.
Chris Moore,
Hopefully.
long-time listener of the Goldfish Boys.
It's them and Levi.
Yeah, for sure.
There you go.
We'll take care of them when the pod goes big.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Inside scoop.
I feel like we know half of these.
The inside scoop.
Scoop. Okay, first off, am I wrong, or did we not like do that off of AJ, like the whole scoop?
I think that was actually
Yes.
Elijah.
No, I'm pretty sure it
Was
was
AJ?
AJ's idea.
Yeah,
Actually, I think I do remember that. Actually,
Yeah, it being like correlated to AJ as AJ's idea.
I just AJ just got up and left right there. All right. Well, obviously, we've been sprinkling a lot of inside scoops. I'll try to go over the ones that we haven't. I don't know which ones of these you already know, but anyhow, according to Seth Rogen, the plot his character suggests in the movie when he is asked what Pineapple Express 2 would be about is actually his real life idea for a Pineapple Express sequel.
Phew, wow.
Yep.
That one wasn't that like a lot of foreshadowing for this movie, because they say at the end that like and then Danny McBride just like eats us.
Yeah.
And I thought or Danny McBride eats James Franco, and then that just like actually happened in the movie. I thought that was cool.
That whole party sequence has a ton of foreshadowing. Like when Craig Robinson is singing and he's like, "Sing it like an angel." You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff, and like James Franco hinting his sacrifice also like a crap ton.
Have y'all seen Pineapple Express?
Yeah.
Is it good?
I started it.
Is it
it's
worth
another
watch?
drug thousands comedy.
Okay.
It's not like my favorite thing.
Yeah. Who's in it other than McBride?
Rogan, Franco.
Oh, they're both okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's another Pineapple Express. There's a lot of reunions in this, like
And
the Greek
Danny
Freaks.
McBride.
Who?
McBride.
Danny
McBride.
McBride was in the original
Gotcha.
Pineapple Express.
Yeah.
And then also, what is it? Geek Freaks.
Okay. Heard of that one.
Freaks and Geeks.
Oh,
TV
sorry,
show?
I was thinking of the painting.
Yeah, they
Anyhow.
call me that.
According to Seth Rogen, Danny McBride was the person who made everyone laugh and break character the most. And at one point, it took 18 takes and over an hour for the cast to get a joke on film because McBride's delivery kept making everyone laugh.
Wow.
Scrolling down here, yep, we went over how Michael Cera wore the windbreaker, it being his idea. Let's hear. Craig Robinson revealed that Jonah Hill improvised asking for a bite of the Milky Way. So that whole conversation with the Milky Way, like him talking about how he needs it for his
OBS.
Yeah. Like all that's made
Wow.
up. So I'm sure that's like one of the many that were like improvised, but it's funny that one's confirmed.
The one that I'm like so sure of is the scene where he's talking about the incontinent cocker spaniel that he had. It's like Aja AHJAJ or something.
It doesn't know how to bark.
And then lastly, this one's kind of cool. A DVD copy of this film was the last ever film rented by a Blockbuster Video.
What?
In 2013.
That's
no
awesome.
way.
Which is kind of poetic.
That's
They did not
super
return that.
cool. The
Yeah.
last one ever rented.
Yeah.
I like how someone like knew Blockbuster was going out of business, and they're like, you know what, the last one.
This is the end.
They're riding into the sunset with this film.
This is the end.
The
And then-
last film I will not pay for.
Sam, can you also mention the post-credit scene that they didn't make?
Oh yeah, I know you guys probably also heard about this. So there was a post-credit scenes after the whole heaven. You know how we have the reunion, everybody's in heaven, they're having their whole thing. There's a post-credit scene, I believe, of them playing poker. Was it?
Of course, Sam would know about this.
Right, and it was
Poker King.
James Franco, Danny McBride, and Hitler all together in hell.
It's actually supposed to be
Really?
McBride, Franco, and Hitler smoking weed, I think.
Oh, okay.
In hell.
Really?
Yeah. Why
Yeah.
did I get poker in my head? Whatever.
Well, poker's always in your head.
I can't imagine why they didn't do that one.
That'd have been crazy if they did. Go ahead, AJ.
So like, what would that mean? I guess for in this like cinematic universe's like idea of morality, like tied to weed, right? Because like when they go to heaven, they're like, "Yo, we have weed in heaven because weed is tight," and they're like they brand
do the
shit
little-
off on their halos. But then like if weed's also in hell, then like where does weed stand? You know, is it good? Is it evil?
Maybe Satan has like a bad weed supplier. Like it's still weed,
Weed
but it's like
is like-
mid weed.
Oh, okay. It's
There's
like
nothing worse
like
than
if
weed.
Walmart made weed
Yeah.
and just like
Yeah.
gave it out.
It's just a
think
bunch
so,
of
yeah.
seeds.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, we've all been there midweed.
Okay, but like, so then my next question is,
Okay.
Diet Coke, would that be like hell or in heaven? So I'm of the opinion it would probably be in like hell, and that would be
Really?
like all.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Diet Coke is
hater?
all that like Hitler, Danny McBride, and James Franco are allowed to drink. But then like in heaven,
Yeah.
just
Dr.
Dr. Pepper
Pepper
galore, bro.
Speaking
see.
of, speaking of the Diet Coke, I saw some news today that the scientists just did a study. Do you know what I'm about to say?
No.
They did a study where they found that drinking Diet Coke while you're pregnant has correlation to autism.
Oh, so that means
My
that,
mom loves Diet Coke. Like actually. Sorry, continue, Sam.
So you know why you
no, I
have
wasn't
autism
saying
now.
anything.
I finally figured it out.
Wow.
We should run an experiment. All right.
You want to?
That's
I'll do it for my third.
What do
You're
you
trying to
mean?
foreman an experiment with Diet Coke?
That's weird.
Format. That's just a weird way of saying.
That is
Trying to
nasty.
format my
That is
experiment?
nasty, bro. I
That's
mean, I'm all for
crazy.
progress of science, but like that is weird. I didn't think that.
You have to start somewhere.
I didn't think I'd wake up this morning and then go to a pod where AJ suggests that we all have a kid at the same time and have some of our wives drink Diet Coke during the pregnancy and some not.
Hey, that's valid. Can I be the normal one? Because mine will probably have autism, even if there's no Diet Coke involved.
Let's strip that back. It doesn't matter if Elijah's kid.
Mine might
has a-
cancel it out.
Is it like genetic like that?
True.
Autism? I'm pretty sure it's not.
If,
Oh, okay.
if you drink enough Dr. Pepper, I think it'll cancel out though.
Dude, Elijah's gonna
Could
ruin
be.
the results because his kid's gonna have autism either way, so it doesn't matter if it's the control or not.
Mine might come out black.
That is a rough beat.
So was
That's
that
rough.
digital footprint that you're talking about?
Mr. Digital Footprint over here. I'm not
I
letting
can
go.
never run for mayor again.
I'm not letting go because Sam is Mr. Segway over here on the pod. Now I know what you are, Mr. Digital Footprint.
Mr. Digital Footprint. I'm all about the
Block.
footprint.
All right, guys. If this was being made like today or in a different time, because obviously this is like a popular cast of actors that are all coming together to play themselves, and obviously all these actors, like it's a reunion of stuff that they've done together.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other like group of actors that could band together to do this.
Us. No I'm kidding. That's so pretentious.
Us? Yeah. I agree. I mean, I can't think of. Do you mean a group that's already formed that acts it together, or
Yeah.
are you talking about like piecing one
Sorry,
together?
listen.
Like piecing one together with actors.
Well, like let's say if you're gonna do it today, right? Like,
Yeah.
it would just be like a group of like random.
Yeah.
And they
Actors.
would
It would
not
be
have the
the-
chemistry that these
Like
guys
you could have like
that dynamic.
Chalamet, Holland, Zendaya, but it would
Yeah.
it wouldn't have the same effect.
Also, they're not funny.
Yeah, but I mean like literally any type of film with
Sure. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah.
this kind. Like I don't remember another group of like actors that dominated a whole genre for like a decade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Adam Sandler.
Like Adam Sandler's crew.
I don't think that this movie would be drastically different if his crew did this.
Oh, it would be absolutely different if his.
I mean, Grown Ups is basically.
Grown Ups is
this.
technically this, right?
Yeah, it really is.
I mean,
The
I
family
guess,
version?
but like in terms of it being like a bunch of buddies who made a comedy film together, but their brand of humor is so vastly
so
different.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Adam Sandler would never like even attempt this movie.
Yeah.
I think Will Ferrell and his guys. could
That's
do
actually a
something
great
like this.
pull.
But it's
Yeah.
just like who do you put
So
around him? So you put
Ferrell?
Ferrell.
Have McKay direct.
Exactly. Yeah. Adam McKay. You
Okay.
have Carl Naughton Jr.
John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly.
I like how you call
Um,
him.
and then you have
Sacha
like
Baron
basically
Cohen.
the guys from Anchorman.
Yeah.
You got-
Oh, so then you get Steve
right
Carell.
in there. You got Carell in there. You got who's the guy that plays
A lot
the
of-
sport? Yeah.
Would you have like
sports-
Jim Carrey in there?
Yeah.
Is he in Will's? I've
He's
not
kind of
really,
he has
right?
too
But
big
you
of a
could throw him in
career
there.
outside
Who's
of Will.
the
Yeah,
guy that
exactly.
died?
Oh yes, him.
He would be
Farley.
Chris Farley.
Chris Farley.
yes,
Chris
yeah.
Farley would kill.
Like,
him.
Okay.
Basically like a SNL
Yeah,
type.
yeah.
Some
SNL
of them,
alumni.
right?
You think he'd
Yeah.
be Danny?
Yeah, I think I see
That's
some
the
potential
that's
there.
the closest one for sure.
Yeah, it's closer than Adam Sandler, I think. But yeah,
Yeah, I could see that.
But there's a new brand of the Lonely Island that they're pushing on SNL right now. I don't know their names because
I know what you're talking about.
cared enough to really like
Bushy.
pay attention to
Yeah.
them. But there's like another trio that's making
Yes.
the recorded shorts.
they're pretty funny, right?
They're pretty funny.
Yeah.
I think they like speak very well to like modern or more recent humor.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but they haven't gotten as much as like the Lonely Island. They had a bunch of the skits in there. This season there hasn't been as many as like they used to have.
Yeah, I think they're like just sort of getting older, and
think
it's sort
so.
of
It's
showing.
stale.
Yeah, it's a lot of their humor also is kind of like it doesn't hold up as well if you
Absolutely.
like hear it repeatedly. I mean, you can even see that with like the last season of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Like that Lonely Island sort of humor isn't going as well as
Sure.
it used to.
And the SNL actors, like their quality again. There was a huge dip of like some seasons that had really rough actors, and so the teams of like writers and editors carried the shows. Now the actors are back. Like you have some really good performers on there.
All right, that's great, guys. Doubleheader category. What movie are you pairing with this? We know that AJ's pairing Popstar with it.
Oh, Popstar.
Actually, no.
Oh, okay. What do you got, AJ?
I have Airplane.
Doubleheader.
Oh, okay.
That would be a very good pair to this movie, just because the amount of jokes like in This Is the End, like it's like joke after joke, and there's a lot of subtle jokes that they'll throw in This Is the End, like even if it's not the big laugh, they'll sort of just throw it in.
Like a throwaway line that's really funny too.
Yeah, like Sam quotes it all the time whenever we talk about like, oh, he couldn't rape a fly, and then who says it? Do you know who says that? Craig Robinson. He's like, oh, he could. Yeah. It's like, that's so funny, but it's just like a little like throwaway. Like it's unimportant. An Airplane is full of those, and it's 1980s comedy. So it's like if it holds up even like 50 years later, like I think it's still like a quality movie that they're like, and it's just like jam packed with jokes.
You really want us to watch this movie?
I'm watching it regardless if you guys watch it tonight.
Tonight? Wow. For me,
and Popstar right after.
Oh boy.
For me, other than Now You See Me, of course, which pairs with every movie perfectly.
Every one of us has like their default movie, regardless of what movie we're playing.
The movie that everyone else thinks sucks, but we stand on, and This Is the End.
No, Now You See Me is gas. I don't know what y'all talking about.
I think we're in agreement that it's really good.
It's an objectively bad. I love it. That
Boo him!
Poor movie.
Boo him!
Yes.
Okay, sure,
Boo him.
sure.
Now You See Me is a masterpiece, just like this movie.
In my opinion, this
Better than
category
The
should be
Prestige.
called the Now You See Me Doubleheader Award, because the answer is Now You See Me for all the
You know what?
movies.
Yeah.
I like that, Elijah. I'm officially changing the category to the Now You See Me Doubleheader
There you
Award.
go.
I like it.
And for me, what's up? Oh, the whoop. Oh, we actually don't
Air
have
horn?
that, but the horn, yeah.
We need a clap sound. Actually.
For me, it's definitely the interview, because it's just
That's good.
these two guys making a really funny movie. Simple. Sam?
I was gonna say it easily super bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I've loved that movie since I was, middle school. Probably when I first watched it.
Yeah.
And I haven't watched This Is the End until you guys. So.
Yeah, because one of my favorite things about this movie, like not only is it like a reunion of past films, like it's a reunion of Pineapple Express, a reunion of Freaks and Geeks, reunion of Superbad, but also it's like signaling a choice that they made like before the comedy genre completely died, which is that they're obviously like adjusting the films that they're making to the market wanting bigger films. Like that's the big one of the big stories of 2010s is like we need bigger event films. Like people only come to the theaters for event films. So like with the Avengers coming out, like now they're like look at like pre-Avengers versus post-Avengers of these they're all working on the same stuff.
Yeah.
Beforehand they're doing like these like very grounded like still mid-range comedies.
Yeah.
And they're very simple stories, right? Like Knocked Up. It's like very simple, right?
Yeah.
Now, after Avengers, what do they have? They do This Is the End, which is like world apocalypse, and then they do The Interview, which is like also like huge concept movies that like are very like I don't know, they're very simple in like one sentence you could say this and it's interesting.
Yeah.
Like Kim Jong-un
Yeah.
in a comedy.
You also got like a lot of publicity just simply because of the whole
Yeah.
controversy.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think it's like them like literally adjusting to that market, and that's why like their last two of the 2010s are like these two big hurrah event movies. Like this is their way of like trying to make what is on paper a mid-budget comedy, because on paper this movie isn't that different from other comedies in the sense that it's really just about two friends reuniting again. Like that's what the movie is. Like it's just like oh, I lied to you that I was in LA and whatnot, and then them like kind of coming back and they're bros again at the end of the movie. Same thing with The Interview. Like it's still the same exact format, except instead of doing Pineapple Express, they've elevated it to like, we're going to go do an interview with the North Korean dictator and we're trying not to go to hell. Right?
Yeah.
But with all that being said, I think I would still pair this with like either Pineapple Express or Superbad, given that it's the reunion to those.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
I changed my answer. 12 Angry Men.
Tell the story about Sam doing the 12 Angry Men thing.
24 Angry Men.
24 Angry Men.
Oh yeah, what time at night? Because I remember we came into church.
Yeah.
And Sam tells me that he like just watched those. Was that like at 5 a.m?
It was like 1 and 2 in the morning.
Crazy voice.
That's when you started?
No, that's when I finished.
Okay.
Well, I walked into church and I was like, Seth, I just saw something outside. It was about like 12 really like angry guys, maybe like 12 really angry men. And he was like, what? I was like,
yeah, you tried that with me,
Yeah.
and it still didn't work.
I was like, terrible.
What was your game plan for saying that? You thought we'd be like you'd say like 12 we're like, yo, you watched it. Like, what goes on in your mind?
I've never seen AJ this mad about a joke.
It's like if Seth walks in and he's like, yo, I just attended an interview. Like, what do you mean?
Dude, he's clipping so hard right
Shut
now.
up, AJ. You went up to me and were like, I just saw a pop star outside.
Sorry, Chris. I didn't mean to clip farm for you.
Now they're never going to listen to the pod, AJ. Now they're never going to.
I don't know what my thought was.
It's time for the lip smacking corner. Go ahead, Sam.
What?
Lip smacking corner.
Now Chris is definitely not going to watch this.
Chris is.
All right, I like to run this category, but this is like the hardest movie to try to make this happen. The Disney cash grab category. We talk about sequel, remake, miniseries, reboot. I was thinking about this category. I was like, there's no possible way, but I just want to see if like one of you could pull gymnastics and make something work. Sam, you always have the greatest pulls with
Yeah,
this.
I'm thinking an Adult Swim animated version of this.
No, you're cooking with that. I like actually.
Okay, I'm glad I brought this up then. If you like it,
Like a Smiling Friends-esque
Friends.
level.
Yeah.
Yo, that would actually go hard.
Like, you know how you have the Smiling Friends cast, right? Like, it's just those four, right? You have this cast where it's just, Jonah Hill, Seth Rogen, Danny McBride. Well, not even, I guess, maybe in some episodes.
Just like really, really crappy animation, but like high concept. That's actually perfect. That's a great
So your
pull.
pitch is Smiling Friends, but it's with this cast. Is that what you're saying?
Essentially, I guess. If
Yeah.
you
Is
think
it this
about
also like it's also the end of the world? It's like a remake, but it's Smiling Friends
Yeah.
animated.
It's the end of the world.
Because then they can pull off like higher concept or not concept, like more expensive stunts because
Yeah.
they're just drawing
It's
it. Like they
animated,
could go free reign with all the jokes that they want. Because we were talking about it, how like they probably had to cut a lot of stuff because they didn't have much funding. But
Yeah.
like, you know how when we riff, it's like, oh, what if we did this?
Yeah.
Case in point, the sabbatical prank. Even though I didn't riff that, but I heard like, oh, sumo wrestler, like whatever. But like
Yeah.
you can't pull that off. But if you guys had like infinite amount of money, like you would have pulled off like
If my cousin was here, we would have been able to pull that off.
I think the same goes for an Adult Swim style animated series of this.
Okay. Elijah, do you have any idea in the tank?
No, not at all.
Try. He's like, damn, this guy.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get out of this one. I literally have no idea.
I was thinking like, because it ends right, and they're
Yeah.
like in heaven,
Yeah.
and I was thinking, what if like, what if somehow it's like the celebrities that they're like meeting in heaven, and somehow it's like a series about that. But I don't know where else you could go from.
That would be that'd be an interesting one.
I think there already is a continuation of this. The show The Good Place.
Oh,
So it just becomes the Good Place, but it's like celebrities in heaven.
you know, I could use maybe some like more a prequel with the history of their friendship and
Okay.
what led up to these events.
So what if it was this is the beginning?
There you go. This is the beginning.
Not bad.
And we learn more about the drama, the tension, and if it could be the same guys that we see. I don't know. This is an idea.
I think another just like simultaneous show, like like a normal one where it's just different celebrities around like their journeys. Because there's like, what if we got like,
Oh wait, AJ's cooking now. I like it. I like it.
like
I'm
it's
with
the
this.
same, like, because this was like what, a week of time that they were going through or
Yeah,
something
wait,
like that.
I like
it's
this,
the
AJ.
same thing, just different people,
No.
like same time frame.
This
I
is
like
the end
this. I like this.
This is the end Las Vegas. This is the end like
Yes,
New York.
that's gas. Like we
That could be good.
Like imagine we do like this is the end India, and then we
Yeah.
make it for like Bollywood.
Yeah.
Like, the Indians will eat that
That's
up,
kind
bro.
of gas.
I like that.
kinda
I was thinking more like other celebrities.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm curious, like, if Adam Sandler went or not,
Yeah,
you know?
that'd be great. Like this is the end too, but it's following like the Will Ferrell company, and then their story will be like completely different. Like
That's interesting.
Instead of it being like rich LA Beverly Hills, it'll be more like grown up style. It's like in a
Yeah.
cabin, and they're like trying to like imagine Kevin James trying to survive the apocalypse.
That'd be fun.
and then they like riff other horror stuff with that
Yeah.
celebrity cast. I like that. I actually want that to happen.
Steve
Great idea,
Buscemi.
AJ.
Just
And it's like a whole like universe, like it's a cinematic universe.
Yeah.
This is the end movies. I like that.
And then like one episode or one, if it's a movie or episode, like series, I don't know. But like, what if it was like us in This Is the End, you know? What if we shot that? How would we react?
I like that.
how would we react?
I feel like we're basically already pretty much like they are. We're pretty close,
so?
except we don't do drugs.
that's a really good idea, AJ. Like, just-
Realistically, like several of us are going into like serious mode.
What do you mean?
Like survival mode?
Yeah.
Well,
survival
I hope
mode.
so.
Yeah, like realistically, I'm not doing any of that.
You say
Dude.
when the world. You like the way they said when the guys. I think when the world is ending, I think we're gonna get a little more serious.
Yeah,
so
we're
when we
gonna be
pull
a
out
little
our
serious.
rations, Elijah's not gonna be like, I need those goldfish.
and Sam, we've had long conversations about this too.
Yeah,
but
the
like,
whole zombie apocalypse
Yeah.
scenario.
Oh, yeah.
that's like a scenario that comes up in my mind all the time. Is like, what if all of us were like trapped here at church and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
zombie apocalypse happened?
We
I'm
talked about
locked
this in high school a lot.
Yeah,
Did we?
the
We
original,
went through
yes.
for-
the
yeah.
the mint teeth conversation
Yeah.
was.
I think
Deep cut.
I could fully imagine like just all the electronics would be down, but we would still like have the seats and have like a pretend Goldfish Boys episode, like in Community. Troy and Ovid. There's like no camera.
Troy and Ovid. I like the idea, but like I remember before it was like, what if all of us were, let's say we're doing like after school intramurals, then the zombie apocalypse happened,
yeah.
and then we're all trapped at health careers, and everyone had their roles.
That basically happened when,
we
when the
did.
track kids would come in.
Bro, we had like we had
plans.
FaceTimes through the night
I
to
remember
like
that.
4 a.m. where we were planning our like zombie apocalypse plans.
That's why we're
and
ready.
every time we like
We're ready.
restarted the plans, it was always like just get rid of candy.
Yeah, like
So
trip
I was just like
remember y'all always
send
saying
them
that.
out. Bro, I remember Riker was devious about that. He's like, I'm not taking candy.
Wait,
I'm
Riker
taking
was
Yeah. Riker was on lock about it.
I don't remember that
I do
at
remember
all.
that.
No, maybe it was
I
Seth.
remember
'cause-
during COVID. During COVID. Yeah.
yeah, we had a lot. We had a lot of random FaceTimes by then.
Get rid of Candy. We're just kidding. Candy would survive, I think.
Yeah, we can't let our best Goldfish Boy guest die.
For the listeners, I like the nice side eye that Elijah gives AJ as he says that. That's some good stuff. So, guys, we talked about this during the movie. I think we got to hash it out now.
Mm-hmm.
Who's who?
Oh, yeah.
I'm Craig Robinson. I don't
You're
care.
Craig Robinson.
AJ
It is
is
passionate
ride or
about that.
die that he's Craig Robinson.
I kind of want to just be like, no, I'm Craig Robinson. For this segment, we're all just like, no, I'm Craig Robinson. I'm Craig Robinson.
I don't know if I should be like insulted or pleased that you guys say I'm Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
I think it's just that you're white and you're one of the main guys.
No,
Oh,
I
wait a
think
second.
personality-wise.
It's just because I'm Jewish, isn't it? You guys, you anti-Semitics.
Oh, you caught me.
Go ahead, Elijah.
I think it's clear that you're Seth Rogen because you're the most like in situations like this. You would totally be like over it. Like you wouldn't you wouldn't like want to play
AJ's over
along
this
with the
pod.
stuff. Like you would just be like, dude, shut up, dude. I'm like tired of it. Which essentially Seth Rogen's role. I think you're definitely Seth Rogen.
I feel like that was definitely Jay. He was over it.
Sure, but you have too much personality to be Jay.
DJ, yeah.
Because you're definitely not Jay.
Mm.
Jay is Malachi. I'm James
Franco?
Franco.
You're
Bro,
James Franco.
You're
that is unequivocally
Jonah.
true that he is
Yeah.
James
I
Franco.
think that one's like,
Yeah, locked.
We
just like how
settled on
AJ
that.
loves Craig Robinson. Thank you.
Ben is
Pennies on.
definitely Danny
Danny
McBride
McBride.
for sure, and then
Who
you're
is?
definitely Jonah Hill. Ben is
Danny
Danny
McBride.
McBride.
Who's Craig Robinson?
No, nobody right now.
Oh, okay.
Also Malachi.
Sam is who Jay, right? Did we say no? Who
think
did we
Malachi.
say?
He
Sam
was Seth to me. Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
I don't see that at all.
Because
Like,
I
at
feel
all.
like he would be
I
over
don't
it
see that.
and like,
Definitely not.
but still have like the
Sam
jokes
would be
locked
like
in.
locked in, bro.
Yeah, Seth Rogen wasn't.
No.
What?
I don't know. He was the one to like put out the rations and like make the whole check.
But Seth Rogen was like a go with anything, like go with the flow character. Like he was just down for stuff.
Was
and
down
that's
to the
such
titty
a
fucking.
that was just like a Seth thing.
Sorry for cussing. Major one.
That was a major one.
I can also imagine like Sam. It's like no.
I don't know what your image of Sam is, but it's like completely different. I could never imagine.
You
that.
don't. You just don't have that bond me and Sam have. I feel.
that freshman year golf.
I don't want that bond with anyone. You just look at it and said, yeah, I could imagine Sam cupping his titties and saying, no.
I strive for that bond. It's Sam.
Oh, that was
We're
weird.
still working towards it.
Who's the demon?
Who's the
You know?
demon?
The demon.
In Jonah Hill, demon?
Matthew Belkin.
Like
What?
What?
For the
You guys
viewers,
didn't
AJ
catch
just
The one that snuck into Jonah Hill's room?
yeah.
Oh.
You guys didn't
well, who's
AJ,
Jonah Hill?
elaborate. Tell me what.
the thing had a like.
It was basically 20 years later.
28.
I heard it's the same character. Like that's Samson.
If Seth is Jonah Hill, then Emily is the demon.
Okay.
Family movie night joke.
That's crazy. Emma Watson, we said was Eve.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, we give
I think the
Austin-
jokes she makes are.
Oh, Austin is that guy. Yeah.
Austin is Christopher
Cera?
Mintz-Plasse.
Was that him?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
McLovin.
I agree.
There you go. Yeah.
Austin
yeah,
is
that's Austin.
McLovin.
Yeah.
But
like
I think because the jokes, you remember that one scene where it was Craig, Emma Watson, and Jay?
Yes.
They were talking. It was like, I bet you dislike movies that are widely beloved.
Yes,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
Forrest Gump, and she's like, life's like a box of chocolates, no? And he's like, yes, I know what Forrest Gump is. I just don't like it.
Okay,
never know
yeah,
what
yeah.
you're gonna
I
get.
could see that as Eve. Yeah, yeah.
And then at
That
the
could be
end
Eve.
where she's like,
Yeah. Yeah, actually, you're right. Yeah, it could be.
Hurry
Eve.
up.
I kind of see maybe Matthew Belkin as Craig Robinson.
Actually, yeah.
Kind of.
okay, that's not bad, actually. That
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
actually
it's a
good.
little bit of a thinker,
Yeah.
but I think it's there.
I think it's there. Could work.
Like,
I think it's less of
Yeah.
a thinker. I think that one's pretty good.
No,
actually.
because, well, because also like they look so like they're just like completely different, but
Yeah.
also like they're both silly and funny and like have their dumb moments. Like you know the part where Craig Robinson has the thing around him. He's like,
Yeah.
okay, let's test it. That's who's like Belkin.
That is
but he's
Belkin.
also like really good on the inside. Like Craig Robinson like
yeah.
sacrifices himself.
Yeah, yeah.
Because Matthew Belkin's a sweetheart. Shout
Absolutely. He's a great guy.
Who's Michael Cera out of everybody?
Ooh.
Could Matthew Belkin gouge out someone's eyes though?
Yes.
For the
out. Yeah.
movie?
Cool. I saw him in Ireland. He did.
Oh. Who's Michael Cera? It's a good question.
Who is that?
Alexis.
I think it's Zach.
Oh, it's
Zach Jones.
I guess I could see that.
Totally like the bathroom scene. That's so Zach. I won't elaborate, but it's a little too real.
Oh.
Remember that?
AJ, you were in the bathroom.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were there.
Are you talking
My
about?
fault. My fault.
Are you talking about freshman year?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
what that whole?
I definitely wasn't
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
for
You
that.
now that I think
yeah.
about it, you definitely weren't there.
Yeah,
Wasn't that- wasn't that
don't
Beeps?
need to elaborate
Shout
more on
out Ian Stahl, newlywed. Sorry, buddy.
I think I'm missing some critical lore here.
No, you definitely know about it, but I.
Just airing out high school
Yeah,
drama.
I'm
on
sure the viewers
Goldfish Boys.
love this part. The
sure
part where
they-
they
I'm
have
sure
no
they
idea
care
what
They
so
have no
deeply.
context.
Shout out Strello who's listening to this right now.
James, who tuned in just after that. So
It's gonna be a wet and wild summer.
Wet and Wild.
This has the most like in-person references in any pod. Like anyone who doesn't know us has no idea what we've been
No
talking about
idea.
for the past 30 minutes. Like
Not
who's
a
who?
clue.
It's like,
Okay,
oh
Chris
yeah.
is still here though.
I'm over here like
Are they?
I think it's Matthew
Definitely
Belkin. I'm like, who's not Matthew Belkin?
who are these people?
Yeah, this
Eve?
part's just for us. Well, they know Eve.
They're looking these.
Oh yeah,
They know
you.
Eve and they know Candy, so that's
Yeah,
good
yeah.
enough.
They're looking these people up. Matthew Belkin.
Is any one of these characters Candy? Oh God.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, I'll give it. That.
That's actually Candy.
Oh my God. And then who's Aziz?
Aziz.
Who's getting left behind?
Can we do something else? I'm
All right,
bored
guys.
with this.
Can we move on to a different?
So who's Paul Rudd? I'm just kidding. Studio meddling category. What would you change about this movie? I know what I would change. I'm cutting out the whole like getting high Gangnam Style scene. I don't like that whole
At the beginning?
sequence. Yeah, where I get bored during that every time. And I understand like I guess Gangnam Style is fun because it kind of puts it in that 2013 time period. But ugh. I think Sam, you're thinking you're putting the Hitler post credit scene in there.
What to take out or to put
To
in?
put in.
Oh yeah,
You're tinkering
I'm putting
in
that
that?
in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
What about you, AJ?
Hot take. I would take out
no.
the Pineapple Express scene.
The trailer.
Yeah,
I love
that.
that.
Was so
It's a
boring
good
to
bit
me.
of-
I
it's
didn't
I would
fan
take
care.
service,
that,
though.
that too, actually. I
But
agree.
also, I only like started Pineapple Express, didn't finish it, so I have like no
Emotional connection. Yeah.
no emotional connection. I don't even understand fully the plot of Pineapple Express anymore because I just like started like I don't know 15 minutes of it and gave up. So yeah, I don't care about that scene.
I
at
just
all.
like that it's like friends making a homemade trailer. That whole.
Yeah,
part,
I enjoy that part of it. It's like part of the like it's referencing like YouTube culture and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. But you would do the same thing.
Yeah, same thing. And that's just because I have no connection to Pineapple Express.
fair.
I didn't even understand it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah,
Pineapple
you
Express
didn't
pod
even
next?
start it. You haven't.
No,
You haven't
I have
seen
no
it.
idea.
So we're doing a Pineapple Express
Yeah.
pod.
Yeah,
Next pod.
I know.
While AJ's still in town.
cut it out.
no, we're watching Airplanes. If you're getting me again,
AJ wants to watch Airplane.
Airplane.
I want to watch it so bad. You don't get it.
I'm down to watch it.
Really?
Yeah.
Aw.
Not right now, but
Okay.
later. Bro's like, no, I'm watching it right now.
Airplane plus pop star.
Double hit. at AJ's house, maybe.
Oh, I'm done.
Can we get your mom on the pod?
Or your dude Kirk would be a great hit.
Kirk on the pod,
I think
think
he's
he would come.
expressed interest before. Like he's not
Bro.
opposed to it.
dude. We have to get Kirk on the pod.
You gotta pick probably like Princess Bride because that's his favorite.
Ooh.
Kirk, we plead, we beg. Get on the Goldfish Boys.
If we film at the cigar bar, will he?
Can you imagine filming one of these at the Cigar International? Oh,
You go to
no.
Cigars International. There's all these dudes like
All these rip-
There's 4 mini chairs. Goldfish boys.
Evil.
Whoa, that's a crazy goldfish
Never
voice.
AJ hit the high of a note, just ripping it.
Goldfish
Boys. Dude, imagine all those like rip black guys just watching his dude.
What? We must have seen different things at
We
Cigars
must have been in 2
International.
different crowds.
I saw those two. I saw those two in the back. My eyes went straight there.
Are you talking about the far corner? Like,
Yeah.
I was focused on
just-
my horrible beer, bro. That thing sucked.
That was
that
bad.
dragon milk, whatever.
Dragon's milk.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're also reopening a lot of cases during
Yeah, we
that,
were.
during that day.
The retrials.
The
Anyways.
retrials of summer. All right. Any other thoughts? I'm kind of out of categories here.
Out of categories.
No, I thought it was great.
I
This movie's a banger.
I actually do have a thought. I was thinking
Okay.
about this during the movie. I didn't pick it up, but upon like the many rewatches, I think it's increasingly clear that Jonah Hill has been like low-key like a hater on Jay like the entire time.
Yeah.
It was so subtle that I didn't really pick it up. I don't think it's like in your face about it until like later parts when he's like literally preying on Jay's downfall.
Yeah.
But like in the earlier scenes where Jay is like pushed over and they cut to Jonah Hill, like implying that Jonah Hill just like pushed Jay into the pit. Like I didn't notice that until this watch.
Yeah.
And then like there's other stuff too, but
There's
I forget
like
what.
he's talking to Seth Rogen like, yeah, he's like part of your old life, man. You gotta like move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's always acting kind, but like that, not really what he was about.
There's a lot of like mini cuts where like it just sort of almost implies that Jonah is like trying to kick out Jay.
I love the little Jonah Hill. Like once he's possessed by the demon, it's like the little whisper, "It's working."
So something not that chill happened
Dude, that
last
was
night.
so funny. Also, I love the confessionals of like Craig
little-
Robinson with the urine. He's like, and you know what? It ain't that bad.
Seth Rogen, the next scene just.
That's crazy. That was insane.
Crazy.
The Danny McBride like walking up behind James Franco listening. I love that stuff. Goated. All right, guys. This is the end. One of my favorite comedies of all time.
This is the end.
Is this still okay? Elijah, I know that this isn't your favorite comedy.
Yeah.
How up there is it for you?
It's pretty far up there.
Okay.
Maybe top 5.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's top 5.
What other would you put in top
What you
5?
got?
Definitely The Interview is up there.
Pop star.
Talladega
just
Nights.
kidding.
Airplane.
Obviously.
Talladega Nights is 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Interview is up there 2, or somewhere around 2. I really like.
Wait, so you have the interview over this?
I'm gonna say yes.
Ooh.
I think the
Interesting.
conceptual stuff is way more funny to me because of the grand scale.
Like
of things.
the dictator stuff.
Honestly, I might put it over This is the End too.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think this is significantly better than the
I liked
interview.
it over the interview. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's much smarter. Like I like the meta
meta,
commentary
sure.
on
On the
actors'
nose,
lives. Yeah, like
Sure.
how it's making fun of the actors. Like,
Yeah.
and talking about the actual criticisms they get in real life.
Mm.
Whatever.
I think that scene from the interview where he's where Kim Jong-un is crying singing Firework by Katy Perry. Like I laugh so hard every single time that it like carries a lot of the weight in my comedy film ranking.
That's another film that we, especially me and AJ, like to quote to each other a lot.
Wait, which one?
The interview, like
Oh,
leaving
yeah.
a breadcrumb trail of gayness.
Oh, yeah.
That opening scene is one of the greatest. That's a miracle.
so good.
Bro. Eminem agrees to
Eminem,
do that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's insane stuff.
The other stuff on my top 5 would probably be Step Brothers. I'm
That's
a
a
huge
good one.
fan of Step Brothers.
Pitbull.
I also really like Anchorman, so those would
that's-
probably be
yeah,
up
We
there.
got a McKay head over here.
Yeah, this is probably like 3 or 4 on my all-time comedy.
What
It's
about
funny.
Daddy's Home?
No, it's not even close.
What about Daddy's Home 2?
that one's up there.
Yeah, we know AJ's top 2. Go ahead, AJ. Where does this fit up there for you? In your Rushmore or no?
Say that again?
Is this in your Rushmore or no?
You know what? I probably would put this in the Rushmore just because I've seen it so many times and it's still funny to me. I don't. It's a bit tricky for me to pick top 4 because they're
Besides
all just
Popstar?
like so up there. I like unironically, Popstar is probably like top 10, but not top 5.
Oh wow, I thought you liked the movie.
No,
Alright,
like
dude.
The Interview, This is the End, Airplane, are probably top 3 for me. I don't know.
Wow,
I'd have to revisit my letterbox to know for sure, but there's a lot of like good films I'd say above Popstar.
Sam,
I say this is like my top 5.
top 5.
I put like Superbad over this. Like I put
Yeah, I
I put
agree.
Wolf over this. Like I think that counts as comedy.
But I it counts as a comedy, but I don't even think of Wolf as like
In the
nearly
same
the
league?
same world. Yeah,
Okay.
that's like an auteur like crime film to me.
All right.
Scorsese, you know,
Auteur.
I can't.
It's way
I
different,
can't
yeah.
put that in there.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
But yeah.
yeah, top five.
All right, top 5.
For me, this is like arguably the defining comedy of the 2010s.
Mm.
I have Where the Millers up there for me, honestly. I love
Really?
that
Is this
movie.
above or below
I love
Grown
Where the
Ups?
Millers. That movie's gas.
I don't like that.
I've only
nearly
seen that
as much.
once, but I remember like crying laughing. So maybe I need
won't
to
heed
revisit.
I won't heed any criticisms towards Where the Millers. That's a good movie. The scene where no, don't give me that, Elijah. The scene
I think it's funny, but it's nowhere near this. in my
Where the
opinion.
Millers is gas.
You have it above this?
No, definitely
Oh,
not.
but in your top 5.
Yeah, I like the Parks and Rec kind of cameos. And,
Yeah.
that whole like Will Poulter, Emma, like that cast is incredible.
Yeah.
I think
And
Grown
eyebrows.
Ups ranks above all these for all you guys, or 2, right?
Grown Ups.
No, I'm kidding.
Grown Ups, okay.
Grown-Ups is good.
I like Grown Ups.
Those are
not
childhood
so.
movies for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I have
That's
good
not in my
memories
top
with them,
five.
but they're not like good
Yeah.
movies.
Really? You don't think so? I laugh still to Grown Ups.
I still, yeah.
But it's a different like. I think some of the laughs are not as intentional as the laughs in this movie in Grown Ups 2 or Grown Ups.
Oh yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that though is that in This Is the End, they will throw in mini jabs here, but for Grown Ups, it's they put all of their chips in. I feel like one joke, and they like do a lot of setup for like a joke,
Yeah.
and not fluff surrounding it. That's also funny. I feel so like if it doesn't hit, then that kind of like ruins the whole thing for you. But in This Is the End, like even if a joke isn't as funny, there's still like other stuff surrounding it that I'll laugh pretty hard at. So I think it like clears in that way, but the Grown Ups is still funny.
2 of my all timers are Superbad and Hot Fuzz. Have you all seen Hot Fuzz?
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, Hot Fuzz is probably my number 1 all time comedy.
I remember you saying that you love that movie.
Yeah, like that movie is like it's hilarious, but it's also like unironically well made. Like a lot of these, like This Is the End, like there's a lot of like if you're gonna take it like a little seriously, really rough. But Hot Fuzz is like unironically perfect to me.
Yeah.
But it's also
check that
like
one out.
it's hard to call that one a comedy because like yeah, it's a comedy, but it's also like drama. It's a thriller. It's a like crime.
It's an action movie.
It's like action adventure. Like, it's like everything just like bundled into one. It's
Yeah.
like multi-genre.
That's a lot
whatever.
of these. Though. Like 21 Jump Street is kind of the same, like a.
But not to the level of Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz is like different. It's that one gave me whiplash watching.
Yeah, it's like a buddy cop movie, but it also blends like so many different genres in it. But to me, it's still a pure comedy because it's in the Cornetto trilogy, which is like a comedy trilogy. Like that's the pure function of it.
Seth's rec for Hot Fuzz actually, because I watched it and I forced all the Pittsburgh people to watch it as part of my movie night pick.
Did they like it?
I think some did. I think Chris definitely enjoyed it because Edgar Wright and
I can count on Chris.
Yeah, you can always count on Chris. And then Aiden, I think, really enjoyed it. But in the middle of the movie, they're just like, what kind of movie is this? Like, because it doesn't stick in its lane. It's just like going for comedy and then like, whoa, a decapitated head. What in the world is happening? But yeah, it's a great film. You should watch it, Sam.
I will.
Sam, you would love the Three Colors Cornetto trilogy.
This.
Yeah, it was really gas. All right, well, thank y'all for talking about This Is the End. AJ, thank you for coming out.
Thank you, AJ.
We're gonna make this another pod with AJ in I'd say December.
Who knows?
I'd say
We'll see.
I don't know.
Hopefully not that.
Popstar? Just kidding.
Popstar isn't a podable movie. That's just an experience that you have to like see and then never look other people that watched it with you in the eyes ever again.
Okay.
Wow.
I still haven't looked Seth in the eyes after watching it with him.
Oh, you watched it with him?
Yeah, I watched it with when Morgan and Eve were in town.
Oh.
Sean was there.
What did they think?
I think Eva thought that was like really funny.
Oh.
I don't know what. I don't think Morgan enjoyed it as much.
Okay.
But
Morgan
she's,
liked one scene.
Oh, yeah?
The wolves.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
she laughed really hard when Ringo Starr made an appearance in the movie.
Yeah, I'll check that one out. That should be fun.
Elijah's not watching that.
I don't even know what it's about, to be honest.
I think
more
he'd
likely
like
to
it.
watch Star Wars.
We'll see.
yeah, I'm more hyped to watch the 3rd episode of Star Wars than that.
It just doesn't take itself seriously, so I don't know if you'd like it or not. But I think it's funny. I think
Oh,
you'd
yeah,
like
you know
the
me.
humor.
I'm a real serious guy.
We'll do a Return of the Jedi and Popstar doubleheader.
Doubleheader. That sounds like a banger.
All right. Thank you guys. This is the end. Goldfish.
Boys.
Boys.
That part went way long.
I'm happy with that.